Okay, you may have, I'd imagine, already looked at the new strumming stuff, and we are going to begin combining, going between two different rhythms here. So we are basically going to start pushing more and more towards one of the first rhythms that we did when starting this whole eighth note chord strumming and counting idea. So are going really well, and you're still hitting those fairly high speeds as you have done in the past few videos. We can start combining more things or doing a bit more complicated stuff earlier, but we don't have to jump ahead either. Basically, just trying to ease you into having the multiple things happen. This way, you'll be more prepared when we get to that. So we'll go as slow as we need to allow you to get a grasp on everything. But if it does seem like you were just kicking some serious ass with it, I'm going to try jumping ahead again. But we'll see. But so far, doing just the single rhythm the entire time has gone very, very well. So let's see what happens this week. And number 1, 60. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 120, 1, 2, 3, 4. 180, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2. Now remember, if you get any of this stuff up to at least the 240 early, go ahead and send a video. Send a video. But let's have you do this. Let's say you get to the 240 early, play it at 60, and then at 240. Do that. And yeah, if you're able to do that, I will definitely send over updates. This way you can keep on going at your pace, at a pace that's working well for you. All right, 60 for number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and done. 120, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 180, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's take a look at the theory stuff. And I'm going to change to the clean sound here. Sorry again for doing a shit job of reading your email. Because yes, you clearly said I'll send it in the morning. What the hell's wrong with my brain lately? I seem to be having a hard time memorizing things and paying attention. I don't know what's going on. So, sorry about that. All right. First thing to point out, what I did was I dotted all the chords, so I turned it into a dotted half or a dotted whole note, so this way the bar shows up red. go ahead and leave the dots there when you update stuff. This way I can quickly find what we're going to change. So, first thing here, yes, that is a D major chord over A. And that certainly is one way to do it, going from the 4 up to the 5 chord. However, you will cover less distance across the fretboard if you use a different kind of D major chord here. So I want you to try a different D major chord instead of this one. Down here, that is not a G major chord. Something is not present in that chord shape to make it a G. The other thing, no, I don't want to give away too much. Anyway, that's also not a major chord shape we have done. So, this whole thing here needs to get changed. Okay, and so I perhaps should dot the rest of these, but I think just dotting that one is enough. So that first chord needs to get fixed because it is not a G chord. It starts with a G note, but something is missing. And it is not one of the shapes that we're working with. Let's see. What did I put for this one? Right. Okay. So I dotted this guy because when going from a G to a D chord, remember, if the chords share a note or notes, we need to keep those in the same place. So that means if you cannot do that down here, you got to play everything somewhere else. So hopefully that's enough of a hint. So again, the G and D chords share something. What they share needs to be kept in the same place. If you cannot pull that off by being down here in this open position, don't do it there. Think outside the box. Where else can you go? Wait. Didn't I decide against this one? No, that's right, because the way this is currently, all right, so with this here, it's not bad. But in an effort to cover as few frets as possible, there is something we can do. And it starts by changing this. Change this, play the F sharp diminished another way, and hopefully that leads you to the rest of the puzzle. So, we'll do more focus on the triads, all the triads starting on the D and G string after you get this updated. But something else you can do here. You know what? Let me pull up a backing track. It'll be easier to demonstrate this. Let's see. Oh, I am taking too long. Alright, let's see. YouTube, backing tracks. No, I want that channel. Hey, there we go. YouTube jam tracks, okay. Not that. Videos, A minor. Killer melodic rock backing track in A minor. I haven't used that one. Well, I don't want a distorted backing track. I want something clean, make this easier. Let's see. I haven't used this one yet. How's this sound? Perfect. All right, so let's I'm sorry for taking so damn long right now. was thinking I should probably have up what you turned in for your inversions. Can I find that real quick? Lordy Lord. Alright. There you are. Try inversions 3 strings. Is this what I'm looking for? No. Alright, a little bit earlier. Okay. There. Sweet. Okay, found what you got. So what you can do here, you can use this to kind of help you reference things, okay? So let's look at this specifically. So you can get an A minor backing track going, which is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to use these shapes that are highlighted right now to improvise with. Even if it sounds bad at first, you know, just kind of go with it. Try things that sound good to you. And let's see, but I gotta change that. I don't know how it's gonna work. Alright, hopefully that's okay. Alright. So an easy place to start would be like using one of the A minor things, like so the 10, 9, 10. So I'm just visualizing those shapes and just going between them. So you can spend some time doing that. And then try it for the other inversion. Same kind of thing. Because you can see the harmonics right there. Wrong note! That happens sometimes. It's part of improv practice. So, I hope that gets the idea across there. And of course, you don't have to just do the inversion ones too. You can do the non-inversion. Basically, any of the ones that you want to work on besides just doing it in a progression fashion. That's a good way to practice your improv and get some of those chord shapes used in a lead way or a guitar solo way. So I think it really helps show why, you know, when we learn a lot of these chord shapes or arpeggio shapes, because we will do more arpeggio stuff that's more like, you know, stuff like that. We will do more of that. But yeah, right now we're just really drilling the heck out of these triads. But yeah, learning all kinds of chord shapes, arpeggio shapes, just gives so much, so many tools that you can use for doing improv stuff that you, like, I know I wouldn't have come up with a lot of things, like in my own writing, had I not learned a lot of these things. Because it really is just like, here's a bunch of tools that you never would have known about unless somebody just like, there you go. So, yeah, really, even though most of the theory stuff we go over, I admit it, it's just like in school. You know, most of the stuff you learn, you don't use, right? Most of the theory stuff you learn, you're not going to be using in your own songs and writing and all that stuff. However, just having the knowledge on how to manipulate this stuff creates so much opportunity. Anyway, I think it's time to wrap it up there. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense there. Just improv while using those chord shapes you want to focus on. And we can certainly do more things working with those inversions, and I'll give you some stuff. But first I want you to update the theory things talked about a little while ago. And remember, if you get up to the 240 graduation speed there before next week, if you do it early, send a video demonstrating that and the 60 beats per minute, because just want to make sure you're staying on top of the good, clean, solid, slow playing, because man, it benefits everything. All right, I think I'm done here. Any questions, let me know. I'll see you in your next video.